Hello everyone, welcome to another BMD art class, and today I'm gonna test this paper, this new sketchbook that I bought. This is a 124 piece sketchbook, and this is the deco of Hanemula. That's how I think that's how it's pronounced. This is a German sketchbook paper manufacturer, and I can tell that it's already high quality because I tried it already with graphite. But with this reference, let's try it now with charcoal pencils. I'm gonna try to capture the expressiveness of that reference photo using this Faber-Castell Gold Faber charcoal pencils. I have three. I have the hard, the medium, and the super soft. So let's try drawing that reference using a freehand method because I've been practicing freehand for a couple of months already, and yeah, let's try sketching using the hard or the lightest pencil. What I love about this charcoal pencil, this particular Gold Faber, is it doesn't feel like the typical charcoal pencils, which is usually powdery and messy and powder flying all over the paper. This is quite similar to graphite when you layer it, actually, especially this one, the lightest pencil. This is the hard. As you can see, it's not too dark right here, and I already quite feel the quality of this paper because of the tooth is super fine. It's not too toothy or fully textured, but it's not smooth. It has this really nice fine textures. Now, I wanna push these textures to the limit if it can be very, very dark and contrasty. And as you all know, charcoal can provide us with that level of contrast, but using the wrong paper, it may not work with charcoal because as you can see, with any paper or pencil, it has to be a balance of quality, textures, and the quality also of your materials or your pencils. But now this is I use basically geometric sketching and shading at the same time. So yeah, after this basic shading right here, I'm gonna blend it using makeup brushes. So these are usually this is the typical makeup brushes that you can get with cosmetic stores. So if you're not very shy, just go to your cosmetic shops and get all these what do you call it, these brushes to blend skin tone. This one is also a makeup brush, very gentle but very, very dense. And this one is also a very nice blending tool. It can just erase all these pencil marks and just keep your drawing smooth. So this is a very light base tone for our drawing. Now let's push it. Let's push the paper to the limit by using the darkest pencil right here. This is the extra soft. Now here's the thing. With typical, I know a lot of artists are very apprehensive of going back to charcoal pencils because the experience with other brands are powdery, messy, flying all over the place. The paper is dirty because of the powder of the charcoal. But somehow, with this particular Gold Faber Faber Castell uh, charcoal pencil right here, it feels a little, no, not a little, but it's hugely different from the typical pencil. I don't know what they put, but they must have put something like a binder with the powder because it feels, how do I say it, is it appropriate to say oily or maybe silky? There's a silkiness that sticks to the paper, and maybe, well, maybe because we are using a very branded and high quality paper, that's why. But I tried it also with Strathmore, and the same thing happens. This pencil, even if you're using the softest right here, is not really messy to use. It as you can see right there, it's just there, it's fixed on the places where you put your super dark right there, and when you blend it, it doesn't go away, it just sticks on the paper, the tooth of the paper. And yeah, this is the Casimir rubbing tool, and then the brush again. You can just brush it off, but it's not going away. It's just there on the specific right here, on specific super dark places. The charcoal stays there, and then when the brush captures some of this dark powder, you can just use it to darken some parts of the drawing. Now, let's proceed to our second layer. So I'm using now my mid-tone charcoal pencil, which is the medium pencil right here to shade the midtones or the darker shadows of the drawing. But since we were able to establish already the base tone, um, now it's a lot easy and quick to layer or to just shade the midtone of the drawing right here. So this is a medium pencil. So you are seeing this video in real time. So you can see the actual drawing process right here. So the goal of this tutorial is to show you the importance of paper, the quality, the texture of the paper, and the materials. The pencil you use is should work with each other. You cannot use low quality super smooth papers and try to expect a beautiful drawing. So if you invest on pencils, you should also be able to invest on good paper. Not necessarily expensive because it's about the skill, but it helps. It helps when you have good papers, you have good pencils. And but this particular Faber Castell charcoal pencils is not very expensive actually. It's a lot cheaper compared to the General's charcoal pencils, but it works really differently. I don't know how to explain because it feels like you are still using graphite pencils because of how neat and how sharp the details that you can create with charcoal pencils, which typically you can only achieve with graphite pencils. But how good is it to achieve this kind of heavy contrast, darkness, without the shine or the bloom of the graphite pencils? So it's what I can say. Aside from while drawing this reference photo, I feel love, I feel happy because of this image. This is a very positive, loving image right here. And let me know how you interpret this drawing. How do you feel? What do you feel with this image right here? And yeah, because while drawing it, while shading it, I feel happy. I feel the love right here, and I feel the love also from the pencil and the paper that I'm using. So essentially, this tutorial is about the perfect harmony of pencil tones and shadings and the gentleness of the tooth of the paper and the quality of this paper. This, I don't know if I already said that this paper is not very thick. This is 114 GSM, but thick enough, I guess, thick enough to handle pressure from charcoal right here. So and then as you can see, you are seeing how I build the drawing through layering, layer after layer, and then blend it. After layering, blend it, and then layer again until you were able to get the correct shade or the tone of the drawing. And then just keep on blending, keep on erasing right here. This is the electric eraser for some white spots or highlights, watery highlights right here of the drawing. So I'm still trying to push it to realism, this particular drawing. And then this is the gel pen, white gel pen. If you want extreme contrast, extreme highlights right here, especially on the dark eyes. Can you see how the eyes glow with this white pen right here with the super darkness of the charcoal? And imagine being able to draw realistic with a charcoal pencil that is quite uh, great in terms of the neatness or the realism that it can provide. It's similar, always almost similar with graphite pencil right here. So now I'm trying to add tiny more details using interchange between the super soft, the medium, and the hard at this point to just fix the drawing. And as you can see, another thing with charcoal pencil is that it's easier to draw freehand with charcoal pencils because you can just correct as you go on with the drawing. You can adjust, you can fix, you can enlarge, you can keep the distance between objects. And now I'm trying to shade a little bit, like give the drawing more realistic texture using this hard and medium charcoal pencil. And then I blend it to smoothen a little bit using this what is that tool? That is the foam applicator. Okay, now fixing highlights right here. Imagine drawing with actual charcoal pencil, but achieving something smooth and realistic, and textured on some parts right here, especially on the hands, and then something that you can erase, because all these properties are what you get with a good pencil and a good paper. And as you can see, as we are doing some of the highlights right here, the paper can withstand these multiple levels of layering and erasing and blending right here. So yeah, the paper seemed to handle very well all this heavy drawing process right here. So now still layering, imagine, still layering, still fixing, still adjusting towards the end of the drawing, but the paper holds up really well, and the pencil really complements the paper very well right here. And I'm still pushing it, keep pushing it to more realistic and more expressive drawings. So, and let me know on the comment section, what do you feel about the paper, the pencil, and the image. What do you feel? Because I feel happy with this reference photo. Um, and what can you interpret with this photo right here? I want to know your feelings and your everything that you feel about this drawing tutorial right here. So this is the finished product. I love it. I love the paper. I love the pencils. I love the drawing. What can you say? Thank you for watching.